Fogarty looking as aggressive as ever. Oh, and Gobert is superb. Just look at that. Sideways on the brakes, up the inside of the world champion. That is just nowhere near as easy as it looks. Gobert, Fogarty, Causa, Reynolds. That's your top four. Aaron Slight now in 5th place. Fogarty's bike squirming, Gobert's bike squirming. The pace of this race is unbelievable. Gobert has nothing but honour to gain from winning this race. He cannot move himself up in the championship stakes. Fogarty has nothing to gain either. He is world champion. Troy Causa in 3rd place has nothing to gain. He is going to be 2nd in this series, whatever happens now, as he goes round the outside. Well, dearie me, do you think their life depended on it? Fogarty leads. Gobert 2nd. Reynolds now 3rd. Gobert hanging on in there in 2nd place while it all changes behind him. Still it's Carl Fogarty. Still it is Anthony Gobert. John Reynolds putting up the fight of his life this year so far. Causa back in 4th place. Aaron Slight in 5th place. Simon Crafar in 6th place. The top Carl Fogarty in all sorts of trouble there, and he knew it. Big problem there for Carl Fogarty. We can only guess that maybe he missed a gear, whatever, but he was angry with himself, I think. Foggy goes back to 2nd after all that good work. Reynolds stays 3rd. Reynolds would like to beat Carl Fogarty as well, I think. Gobert on the brakes. Still towards the end of this season is a man that's pretty much unbeatable. Let's have a look and see what happens there. Jumped out of gear is my guess. Looked to me like it jumped out of gear. Let's hope he doesn't do that too often, because Carl Fogarty will not be a happy man. Gobert then leads this race from Carl Fogarty in 2nd place. 3rd is still Troy Causa. 4th is still Aaron Slight. 5th is Simon Crafar, not, because through goes John Reynolds for that 5th place. 6th then is Simon Crafar. Well, if you want to finish the season on an exciting race, this is the one to finish it on indeed. Major championship positions are already sorted out, but these guys don't care. They're putting on a show for the Australian crowd and the rest of the world's viewers like you would never imagine they were capable of doing. It is a superb race here at Phillip Island, and Anthony Gobert is doing it for Australia. Well, really, you've got to look back to the times of Mick Doohan and Wayne Gardner going round here hammer and tong to remember such good racing. It's Anthony Gobert superbly crossing the line in front of Carl Fogarty. That'll be one he'll remember for the rest of his life. What a great Superbike year.
A storybook ending then for Anthony Gobert, who wins in front of his home crowd. And of course a storybook ending for the man on his right, on the left of our picture, the 1995 world champion Carl Fogarty. And it's an ending that didn't come out of a storybook, but one that will certainly go into them. Fogarty makes history for the 2nd year in succession. In 1996, he returns to the World Superbike Championship one more time in another attempt to prove his ability as the best rider in the world.